Hey my gorgeous Aquariuses, I'm diving straight in. I'm using the empowerment deck. It is getting a bit dark. I've not turned big lights on yet, but I've been sat here recording. So before Christmas last year, I was told to put two of my decks together, the ones that I made. And it seems to be working out, and I want to use these again tonight. They look a great funny colour for some reason. Look like I'm turning blue. So, I want to jump straight in for my gorgeous Aquariuses, see what the main energy is. The main energy is healing hands for my Aquariuses. So, you may be drawn to healers. Your healing part of you may be being activated at the moment. You may be feeling a bit down or tired. We heal while we sleep. You know, so it does look like whilst you are sleeping, you are gaining some kind of healing and guidance. Dreams could be significant. Oh, I've just gone, warm colour. I'm changing colour. I'm like one of them, it's doing it again. I'm like one of them lizards that change colour. Can't remember what they're called, chameleon. So, what's costing that is fertility. Your challenge is the Empress. Taurus energy there. We're going to Taurus on the 20th of April. I'm going to sneeze. I'll say. I've got a bit of a cold or a fever. Something's going on. Your challenge is to kind of like... I feel like there's a loss around some of my Aquariuses as well, though. So it could be a loss of a child, you know, that type of thing. Loss of childhood. That type of energy. But it's also... The challenge is to start sowing the seeds in order to like kind of reap what you sow. It's to heal in order to lead the life that you really want to lead. So why is this coming around now? We've got Call of the Wild. It's almost like this week you are being called to be untamed. You know, so you may have had a really strict upbringing, or you may have been in a job where it was like you couldn't be yourself. You didn't have the freedom to express yourself, you know, and this week it's like you've got this newfound freedom to express yourself, to embrace the animal energies that are around you. So you could be drawn to certain animals this week. We've also got the dream catcher there, and I did feel like you were doing work in your sleep. So you may be feeling, you know, like waking up and still feeling tired, even when you've had a full night of sleep. That's when you know spirits had you working in your sleep. Maybe some funky dreams. Yeah, there's been a glow up. I'm going to say blow up in the past then. We've got the Phoenix. I feel like you're starting to see yourself how you should be. You know, it's like, I've got more to say. I've got more to do. How do I do this? I feel like I'm constrained. I feel like I'm restrained by something. So it's like you're feeling stuck in a certain situation and your soul just wants to be free. Your soul just wants to express itself. Be able to say what you want to say, do what you want to do, and to be yourself. You're going for a healing so that you can be that. So right now, at present, we've got karma. So you're ending a karmic cycle. Any karmic cycle where you have felt like handcuffed or your hands are tied and you've not been able to make decisions for yourself, or you felt like you've had no way out, that is changing. That energy is mirroring back. So this week is definitely an energy of you taking your power back. You know, you're standing in your power. You're being the Phoenix. You're being the untamed version of yourself. So going forward, we've got the sacral chakra, which is your womb and your sexual organs. Aquarius, yeah, if you don't want babies, make sure that you're being careful. But I feel like your sacral chakra, yeah, your womb, sexual organs, but it is the chakra of creativity. And I feel like in the next 7 days, it's like, we've got this creative instinct about us. And it's like, I can be creative now. I am not a prisoner to my past anymore. I can be who I want to be. I can show who I want to be. I can, you know, show my talents. I can hold myself. My words hold power and I will be heard. Our power in this situation, well, I'm not Aquarius, but I say our, is recognition. Feeling like you're on top of the world. The light shining down on you. There's some kind of energy where it's saying like you've been out of the spotlight. You know, someone else may have been taking the spotlight, or you've been kind of like withheld back from standing forward in your dreams and letting your words have some kind of power and drive. And it's like, no, to hell with that. Your power is to feel on top of the world, to dance, to sing, to show your talents. Whatever you've been hiding, it's to allow that creativity to shine and shout. You're not a prisoner of your past. The outside influences, you're around, and I want to say you're back around then. So there could be old friends, old people around you, but you with your soul sisters, your soul tribe, your soul people. Yeah, you know, you've got people who are behind you now who want to see you thrive and strive. Do you know what I mean? They don't want to hold you back. You've got the right people around you now to do this. Spirit's hope for you is that you follow the guidance. You know, you may be being guided to a certain person or by spirit, you know, but that forest is growing. We've got grass starting to grow. You've got the lantern. Yeah, it may be dark. You don't know exactly where you're going, but spirit are guiding you somewhere. You've got a lot of guidance around you now. And that's because you've got this call of the wild. You're not scared of venturing into that forest anymore. You know, maybe you've been told horror stories. If you do this and you get this, and people have their opinions, and people will attack you, and people will do that. So what? There is so many boring ass people that sit around the world now with nothing else to do but sit online and have opinions about other people and troll everybody and that because they've not better to go on in their lives. That's all they are. Like, I just don't let them bother me at all. See, the fear is getting into conflict. So there's still an energy, a bit of like, I don't want to trigger, I don't want to, do you know what I mean? I want that inner lion or that inner lioness to come out and kick ass. Because your outcome is karma as well. So it's almost like you're going up against a karmic lesson. You're doing it right now, but your outcome is winning it. You know, it's to deflect that negative energy that is coming towards you. So whoever is sending this conflicted energy, even if it's yourself, your past, your childhood, some energy where you felt like you couldn't be yourself, it's like coming at you. You're being tested this week. How are you going to deal with it? The best way to deal with it is to be untamed. It's to show the true side of you. It's to be your true nature. You know, you're being called. You're being called upon to find your true you. Yeah, your root chakra. You're creating stability and security for yourself. You don't need someone else to do it for you. You've got everything here in a package to do it for yourself, to manifest what you want. You are going through a major session of healing, you know, and the phoenix rises again, you know. So you may have done it in the past. The phoenix rises, she burns out, you know, a heap of ash, but you will always come back bigger and stronger. And this is it. This is your phoenix energy, Aquarius. It's time to come back bigger and stronger and unshackled to the past, because you are no longer a prisoner of the past. So I'm going to send you with lots of love. I'm loving you, loving you, loving you. Bye.